See broken sticks over there. See this blocky is an X. What's that one? I don't know.
Wow. Yeah, hold on.
See what I mean?
Yeah, hey, hold on. Let's see. The tip of the tree. That tip of that tree is coming this direction here, all the way down. And then it goes that way. That's the tip. And then you have the base of that tree over there. And I'm trying to see, there's the base. It crosses over. And then the tip is in over here. So the tips are opposite. The tips are opposite. Okay, so I'm going to come on down. The trees fell opposite up here. Yeah. Do we see any possible footprints in and around up here?
I didn't see any. But when you get in the ground, it was really hard.
Well, there's an old indentation right here on the ground. Could be anything though, but just noting it. Another indentation right here.
That's where it gets exciting. Look at that guy. That guy's broke for no fucking reason. He's broke. And all this right here, I think goes back to the big boy. There's all this shit right here, which could or could not be anything, but the main one's right here.
A lot of stuff going on here.
Okay, this is one that's pretty big. See what I mean?
Hold on. Yeah.
Yeah, there ain't no fucking way that's natural. That was done on purpose.
Interesting. Now let's have a closer look at it because I see a backwards tip. I see a backwards tip here. The trunk looks to be broke off right there. Let me get back in line. Hang on. Unzoom a little bit.
Two of these guys snapped down. Remember I told you like that?
Yeah, here it is right here. That's broke. That's the thicker part of it. And it ends up, the tip ends up down here. Right there. See that right there? That's the base of the tree is up top, okay, and the tip comes down. That's what it looks like. I'll double check it when I get a little closer. But the base, it's thicker up there, comes down and gets narrower over here. So we got the base of a tree up in the air. That one is the blood and guts of it. It's the big one. It has a root ball to it.
It goes all the way up into the top of the tree.
Yeah, and it goes to the top. You pull back a little bit, and we got a bow going on here. So let me change the angle.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3 breaks and triangles. These trees right here, you see them?
So let's get a little closer.
There's so much going on. You got to get it from all angles, dude. I'm telling you, this thing is something else.
Yeah, you can clearly see that's the base of the tree on this one right there. But that looks like where it broke from the top in the back part. It looks like it broke right there in the back part. Okay, then it comes down into it. Okay. Then
this.
You got, yeah, hold on, let me get this angle right here. There's your double, yeah, the doubles. The doubles, let me get a little higher. Alright, there's the doubles right there. See if I can rotate some. Get a little higher. That's pretty interesting right there. A lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff going on. So hold on, you're telling me, you just told me that big log that I'm fixing to show everybody, that tan looking one?
That was not there Saturday, no. No, not that I can remember.
That big tan one on the rock slide there, it's a Talus, I believe is what it's called, wasn't there Saturday.
Saturday afternoon.
Which is yesterday?
That's correct. No, Friday. I'm sorry, Friday afternoon.
Not even 48 hours.
Yeah, that wasn't there. This whole thing was just pristine rocks, except for maybe that old one.
So the bark is stripped clean on it.
Yeah.
The bark is stripped clean on that one.
Yep.
Do you see any trees around here where the bark is stripped clean?
Nope.
I don't see any trees around here where the bark is stripped clean at all.
See the egg? You know what I'm talking about? See this stuff? It's all laid out.
Yeah, this is separate on top of it.
It's separate. That was pushed over right there.
There's your triangle again, right here.
Yep.
Some people say it's like an A. Right here. This is all loosely put here. This is not part of a base, so it broke. Okay, there it is. It broke from that one right there. It broke from that one right there at about, about 8 feet off the ground?
Yep.
So this one came from that one right there, which is about, we estimate, about 8 feet up.
Yeah, what's amazing, they do this stuff strategically. They interweave the logs, they weave them in and out.
And I will say this, as just an observation, there's a lot going on within about 50 square yards. It seems like there's just a lot, it's like chaos happened within this 50 square yards.
Yeah, pretty much.
This seems to have some kind of, my feeling is it seems like it has a bit of organization to it, like something to it.
Yep. That right there, that's the other side of
There's your other double breaks right going on right there. See them? It's a different angle for the double breaks from that one right there to that one right over there.
What they're trying to achieve out here is beyond me. That's why.
Now I'll say this also for the record. Also, when Mr. Bob Gimlin was out here, he had told us, based upon his previous experiences being out in this area, he told everybody at the campsite that this campsite would be the one that would be the most active and would also be the one that would have a lot of the activity. And from the stories around the campfire and the meetings, it seems like this area had the most weirdest stuff that was coming back and being reported. Strange. Looks like chaos is going on in here. And the surrounding woods, the surrounding woods still have order, but this area does not.
Oh, that's just creepy.
That was a knot right there.
Or a
No,
gunshot.
no.
I heard 2 in succession.
I didn't catch it quick
He missed
enough.
the first one.
I didn't catch it quick enough, but it was something.
2 bang bangs. There's
There.
another one.
That was not a bang.
Yeah.
It could be tree in the wind.
Yeah, could be, yeah. Okay, so let's put some common sense. Let's put some common sense to it. All the trees that are on the Talus right now are stripped of all the branches. They're all stripped of all the branches. This is just the most recent one, right? I find it very impossible to believe that even if Mother Nature were just to crack a tree down, the wind pushes it down, it falls down the rock slide right here, and it ends up minus all of its branches. I would think that at least one branch or 2 branches would have survived the fall. Check this out right here. All the trees are the same. They're all the same. Have you noticed that? All the trees that fell, okay? All the trees that fall or have no branches on them. See all these right here? So there are trees in the past that have come down, but there's no branches on none of them. But if you look up to the top, I don't see any dead ones. I mean, they got to be near the edge in order to end up here. The trees have to be near the edge of the rocks in order to end up here. And all of them have branches on them. They're all looking okay still. So let's just take a look at the line of the trees. See, that one is looking like it's getting some wear and tear on it, but the branches are still on it. So when that tree succumbs to gravity and it falls, it should have some branches on it as it comes down and rests. All the trees along the edge look pretty decent from what I can tell. I don't think I see them outright just bad shape. And I see one at the very top. I see one at the very top laying sideways, right there. All right. And let's take a look at it. Its branch parts are still on it. Right there. But when it makes it down to the bottom, somehow it ends up with no branches. Completely wiped clean. Completely wiped clean. I find that to be interesting.